Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, it's a little late, but I just want to say update. Uh, my girlfriend, I guess we're not in a relationship anymore. After 3 months of barely, I guess we hung out probably maybe, dating wise, maybe like 15, maybe a month altogether out of the 3 months or something like that. She has issue that she doesn't want to be with me anymore. And I'm texting her right now. So basically what it is, like I said before, my other stream and that, I brought up multiple times and that, these streams are purely for everybody to understand, there's been a lot of dudes going through the same process. I'm 35 years old, I live with my parents and that, because I don't see the point going out in this world because it fucking sucks right now. And security of family is the best way to live life. I know a lot of people don't tend to understand that, because sometimes shit happens, their families are not together, which I understand that, but it shouldn't change the fact of a person itself. And so I wasted my time, I wasted my money, which the money thing I can always make back. Don't give a fuck about that. I can always work and make more money. But it's the time and emotions and effort behind it. And she tried multiple times with me and that we were getting along quite well. When we were working together, that is. When we were working at the car wash together, but as soon as she left the car wash and that, she got, upset because, she didn't want to sacrifice anything. She kept complaining about me, like her picking me up and shit. Say, well, I said, it doesn't matter how it goes. If I come over there, if you come over here, more or less, or if I drive you everywhere, it'll be okay, but you don't want to sacrifice, anything besides the bare minimum. This is a practice for all men out there. Women, and it's the truth, women that have a tarnished past, unless they aim for forgiveness through Jesus, through God, which most women tend not to do, that have these struggle passes, they leave the faith of God. They go back to the tarnished ways that happens in that. And I prayed for this woman. I prayed. And unfortunately, Jesus can only get the people that actually want to have faith. That actually are, rather righteous. They follow the path. This woman evidently it's not working for her. And it's sad because I tried my hardest to do whatever I can to make her life better. And all she want me to do is be like every other guy that she's been with. And she always used to fucking compare me to her husband or to like another guy and that. And I said, oh, that's your problem right there. I'm not comparing you to anyone. And the message I had sent her and that, I asked her for my fucking shit back. I said, give my necklace, my ring back. And I said, it's like, you want it, he's like, I said, you want my ring, but not my love. You didn't want to try with me. You wanted someone else. I don't. You wanted someone else, and I don't. I had faith in you. I wanted to grow with you. You wanted someone else. You wanted everything to be there for you. That's why these transactions happen, which means you had no remorse over you. So I hope the best for her, but the honest truth is, comes down to it, people that are like that, they fear the wrath of God because of how they act. I done everything in my power, in my faith, to try support her and make life better for her in general. I try to preach, Christ to her and that, preach the Bible to her and that. Every now and again, I bring up Jesus, the saints, and that, because that's what he tells us to do. Bring up, the love and peace of life and that. That's all the things she tries to say is like, why are you always so happy and so loving? The world's so terrible. It's the only way the world's terrible because you want it to be terrible. I said, you have free will to choose bad and good. You are choosing negativity. You're smoking weed. You thinking it's fixing your problems, and it never does because you believe in something that doesn't fucking work. So you put your emotions and your belief in the drugs that you smoke and the food that you eat. You put your faith in the items that you buy, but that never helps. Jesus said, none of the worldly things can satisfy you more than me. And he's right. When you give any type of faith towards Jesus, he gives you all the things that you need and want. But when you give yourself in all the needs and wants and that, mostly the wants, you start to develop a way, it's like a cancer in your soul. You start to cancer your own self in that because you give yourself all this bullshit. And you're all like, wait a minute, why am I dealing with all this harm? Why is life so unfair for me? I said life's unfair for you because you made it unfair. You choose to walk the wrong path. You walk the path of, of judgment, massive sinning and that. We all sin, but the ones that try not to sin as much and pull ourselves away from sin as much as we can through Christ, we get redeemed in his name and in his blood. So if righteous people like me try to be righteous in this corrupt day and age, it's rather difficult because you have to deal with women or with people that are just like my ex now. They don't care about anything else but the worldly things. He said, well, blah, blah, blah. You betrayed love from a man that tried his hardest to make life better for you. And then you wanted to pull it back because you didn't think you were getting enough. And I said, there's nothing else that you needed. You just want it too much. You couldn't have patience because the drugs that you smoke literally leaves you with no patience. It leaves you with damnation. You're walking the path of damnation. And you're destroying yourself from the inside, making up excuses for every single thing. Trying to say, well, I can't do this, I can't do that. And then when you get the confidence to do it, you think you want better now. And I said, what do you mean you want better? If I told her this before, I said, if I was a millionaire and I accepted you, you didn't know I was a millionaire, I said, I'll buy you this and buy you this and buy you this and buy you this house and buy you this. You would be content with that. You would unrationalizingly love me because I bought you stuff, but you wouldn't look at me for me. You would look at me for what I have and for what I'm giving to you. That's the idea we have to put in people's heads. You look at for the person for who they are, and you grow the relationship together, which is togetherness together to make life better for each other. It ain't about what I have and what she doesn't have. It ain't about what she has and what I don't have. It's about bringing things together to make life better for each other. And that's the things people don't want to practice. Why older men like me, we don't give a fuck. I do not care. The most fun I ever had was with my ex-coworker. She was 19, turned 20. The coolest fucking girl I've ever been with. She was super nice to me. It could be a bitch towards me, but she was rather nice to me that she respected me enough. She came over all the damn time. We went out together all the damn time. We went to the gym together. We kept doing all these things together. She respected me. Because of the age difference, she felt uncomfortable that we could have dated. So on the contrary, I don't give a fuck about these old fucking bitches, no offense, bless their souls. These old women that want to corrupt men like me that are trying to get ahead in life, and we want a woman to help us because they're supposed to be fucking helpers, but they choose to be narcissists, liars, cheaters, and they want to claim, nothing's ever their fault. And I said, that's what a narcissist and that's what girls like you do, if not men like you do, you choose the route of bullshit. You want all this stuff in that. I bought her a really nice ring, a really nice necklace to show love. And why would you want to keep something that's representing my love to you? If the love wasn't there, then you should give it back to me. Because where that's going to curse you, because in God's eyes, He's seeing that I gave my heart to you and gave my love to you. And since He is love, He's going to tarnish you for that. That's why you give shit back and you say, I'm sorry, forgive me, I'm just not worthy. But you can't say that because you got to hold up your standards. You didn't, like, this person never fucking cared about me, never fucking loved me. So, that's reason. I just want to say, I don't know why you are doing this to begin with. Things could have been better if you actually tried, but you live a life of damnation because you don't try anymore. I was trying to bring you out of your bullshit. And no offense, no man's gonna want to be with a girl that is not gonna try to at least make things better. And the man, that's our job is to try to make things better for you. And that's what I did. But see, you have no respect for men because of your past. And I'm trying to bring that out of you to purify you a little bit. But you don't care enough about it to even try anymore. So I don't think you should date anyone. You should just have your cat and be done with it. That's truth. No, wait for her to fucking call me. So basically what it is, she just claimed that she wasn't fucking happy with me.
Ah, yes, those Haradrim, always...
And that's what makes it kind of sad. That, like, my parents and everybody else were trying to, like, be like, oh yeah, this and that, this and that. And, as soon as the guy came for her back, that just proves to me that this woman never loved me to begin with. She never cared about me. And that's what that's what makes it really sad.
Welcome, Savior. You've stopped Lilith, freed Sanctuary of its supposed shackles. I'm sure it's everything you were hoping for. Congratulations.
Shut up, Rex! Always so talkative, new flesh.
Wanderer, why are you here? Come to strike a deal?
My head stays where it is. I'm simply looking for an ally.
Ally? We might be able to form an arrangement. If it's not too beneath you.
Debts need to be fulfilled. You could claim them. Yes, claim their debts. In exchange, we will provide you with power, wealth.
That's pretty cool. Cool. It's getting kind of chilly outside. Forgot it took a long ass nap, but yeah, I'm kind of frustrated with this. It makes me nervous in a way, cause I'm just like, what the fuck, are you serious? Oh, my nervous system's fucking all over the place. Oh, it's getting cold. Let's shut my window. Yes. No, what's so funny is I got that other girl's number and that, like, as soon as I thought this was probably gonna happen. I just find it quite fascinating. I find it really fucking fascinating. As soon as she talks to that other dude and that, it just went quiet with me. Then went more quiet, then more quiet, then all of a sudden, you know, she's barely talking to me and that, and like, in the right mind of a human being, how can you be so, like, ignorant towards the person that you're with? Because you're so emotionally fucking broken. You know what I mean? Like, how could you? Like, you have to be quite fucking ignorant to sit there and to do that shit towards a man that's literally all he's trying to do is make life easier for you. Like, it blows my mind. Like, I don't understand that. Like, she was trying to say that towards me, and that's why, like, I can't understand you and that. Like, understand me, why? Because I'm... I mean, if you can't understand me, then, you know, that sucks. But no. Okay, now it's time to just go on hunt for me, because I can't even fucking, like, fall asleep. I mean, not that I have to right now, but... Put on a different mode right here.
He survives in the light of holy cleansing fire. Let the cries of burning sinners fall on death.
They just rearranged the characters. They didn't even, like... They just put one at the top of each other, that's fucking hilarious. That's so funny. That shit fucking explodes like that. Well, this one's almost perfect. 90 intelligence, that gives me 100 armor. A lot more lives. A lot more lives. That's crazy. Oh, my battery's going low. My fucking dying. Ooh. Getting old. But no, it's... It's just a standard that, like, these women want so much now. Like, you can't just be in love with me and just love me and be happy with me, be happy with life. You want to upgrade. What are you going to upgrade to? Nothing? Oh. Like, what's the possibility of a... You as a woman, like, what are you gonna upgrade to? I mean, if I made more money and I had a car, I'd be the same as every other dude, right? So then, now you want me to upgrade to be the sophisticated man because you want it, but you're not worth my woman. You're not worth being a woman then. So, like, you're absolutely fucking pointless now. So... No, I can do that. No. On her, click on this. More. Block her, she doesn't want to be with me. And delete her. Bye bye. No more. No more fucking relationships after this. I am sorry, unless she's 100% dedicated to me, I am not going to fucking date another woman ever again. This is sad. And the honest truth is, I really don't fucking... Like, I care, because I care about the learning of it and that. Like, her blatantly just telling me that she can't understand me and how I am. And just like, no, it's because you choose not to. Because you only understand what you know of a person that you love, that you should have been with. And that's what the problem of it is. And it's sad though, because like it just defeats the whole purpose of being in a relationship. Like relationship, you're supposed to try. Like you're the one that, like she's the one that kissed me. She's the one that fucking tried to have sex with me way before we actually like start to officially date. And like this is what you girls always fucking do. You want to do stuff with me because I'm attractive and because I have good looks or whatever. But you don't want to be with me because of me. You don't want to understand me. You only want to understand that you're going to get something out of it. And that's fucking complete bullshit. And you know... And I'm not going to stand for that anymore. I understand, you know, I should have known better, but... I tried and it failed. Wanted to fail. She failed me, so this was aggressive. Yeah, doing this shit right when I'm about to lose my fucking job and that. Because of two bullshit in the company that, which I really don't care about that. Let's get another one anyway. You know. That explosion thing's so fucking good. It's at 35%. This is fucking amazing. I can't remember what I put it on. Where's that? This one. When you get below 30%, while effective, any of your damage or overtime effects, they explode occasionally every 7 seconds, dealing that much damage. They fucking blow up. I mean, I have to say, I'm thinking about it and that. We had a lot of good times there, but deep inside my heart that I knew it wasn't right because the way she was acting. You know, people sometimes you can just feel that they're not all there. So you can feel it's like, yeah, they're not gonna try. And it's sad because, like, so now, you know, with that Latino chick and that gave me a number and that, now I'm gonna have to say I'm single. And I don't want to. Yeah, I told her that, like, you wanted someone else and I didn't. I just wanted you. I'm not gonna waste my heart on another person that's not gonna be worthy of me just because you want to play fucking games and shit. That I must have lost something. I did lose something. That's what that was. That was one of my lost. Let me get that thing back. That was a lot of damage. But yeah, but never again. I'm just gonna worry about my fucking self. Never again. I will never fucking do this ever again.
Turn it special.
Which one is it? I believe that was it. I don't think anything else has it, because only my rings and I get that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I just blocked her and everything. I said my piece. I'm not gonna talk to her, no point talking to her. She doesn't get guilty enough to give me the ring back. She just fucking have it. I'm not worried about her fucking reward for this fucking thing I bought her and that. You know, I hope she does found something, but I highly doubt that it's gonna happen anytime soon. I love how like gold drops like that. It's still not a lot because the shit's fucking. The funny thing is, I feel like free now. Like the way she was talking about, it's like, oh, I'm always, you know, this and that, this and that. I'm like, that's because you choose to do it. You know, like, what did they say? I thought you told me many times to keep the ring and that stuff and that. I said that out of the way of me feeling that, you know, that you would actually fucking, like, love me, but you don't love me, so the ring was out of love. I respectfully want it, you know, back in the... And all of the funny things, like, why do you want to keep something that reminds you of a dude that wasted his fucking time with you? That's all I'm saying, though. Why would I want to waste my time? I never will understand that bullshit. That's why I play video games. You gotta control this shit while watching the name show. Look at the crossbow. Look at the crossbow. This shit be fucking over. Where's the one I'm looking at? What's this one do? Every 5 intelligence within range of country. Somebody don't even within purchase give me. Can't unlock anything. Tiger does 3,000. This does like. Where's it at? 78,000. Where's the name of the scrolls? What's this one? Crit movement speed. I mean, the one I have is fucking astounding. Need more dexterity. I do feel a sense of release. That's why I tell everyone, if anyone if anyone disagrees with you and like they try to like be silent or push away, you try to fight for something up. I mean, you can fight. There's no, you have to fight for a little bit, but if that person doesn't want to like do it with you, it really like defeats the fucking purpose. And then life itself gets really fucking annoying for that person. You know, that's why she never wanted to like meet my family and that, because she knew that she wasn't gonna last. She just liked the attention and shit, and And that's one of the things is, like, she got together with me because she knew I would fight for her. And now knowing that she did this, she betrayed her own self-interest. Which a lot of guys keep on talking about, like, women that get two things are good and that they always want the fucking guy that is not good for them. They go, I can't understand why you never learn how to respect men. That's all it is, honey. But honey, if you don't respect a man, then you can't date a man. That's the whole point of respecting a man. Like, I respect my mom a lot. I respect my dad, too. I just look at my dad differently, obviously. He's my dad, but I respect my mom really heavily. And I love my mom. And I love my dad. Are they different kind of love in that? In some much respect, they can't be. I'm still there for them. As much as I can be. Yeah, I'm like a little overpowered. I don't know if I want to do one of these. I'm curious though. That's a huge difference. But then again, maybe I'll look at what this gives me. Yeah, I give you 48, so I have to have both of them give me that. I don't care about that. That's for like basic attack hitters, I guess. Man, no. Should go to bed now. Yeah, I'll go to bed here a little bit. Just gotta let myself flush rate go down. But it's like a sense of release, though. It honestly is. Like, I knew something was going on. It was very obviously, you know, or, I don't know, she probably lied about that guy and that, and, like, she was just, like, talking to him and shit. Oh, he came out of nowhere, so you were talking to him for a little bit before he came over and that. And you liked what he was seeing and doing that, and you decided to ruin something that, but then again... I'll say like this, it doesn't fucking matter. You never cared about me at all. You saw me that I was inferior. And that's why you kept pushing that. Even though I basically pushed you out of the job that I was at because of how bad it was and that. You didn't, like, the person didn't give a fuck about anything. Despite the fact that she said that she did, it was all fucking lies. It was all just bullshit. And a waste of fucking time. And it's sad, because, like, they should have been. The funny thing is, I knew it was gonna happen in the last like couple weeks. Last week, when all that crap happened, that was very obviously. I mean, if she listened to my streams and that, it'd be kind of obviously that she would know, like, you can't fuck around with the dude. You won't call me your man, but I'm not your man if you want to sit there and talk to another dude that you done stuff with. That's the problem is, any type of, like, thing you've done with someone in the past, you are emotionally clinged on to them. That's why when Jesus states it in the New Testament, God talks in the Old Testament about marriage, and that marriage is a holy vow between two people and two people alone. Like, yes, there's people that had many wives and that. And I wonder why they had many wives and that. Because they had money, they had more than enough to take care of many wives and grow big families and that. That's what it is. And that's one of the things that people essentially don't want to understand in life. They don't want to get that. That you shouldn't be treating anyone with that much fucking bullshit just because you don't meet because you believe that they don't meet the expectations that you think life should be like. And it's like, life doesn't work like that. All these expectations are all complete bogus bullshit. They were created to separate us from God because the worldly things never fucking mattered to begin with. Ooh. Lightsaber. Zero's Wrath. Cold resistance, 45 resistance. That is actually really fucking good. I mean, damage-wise, it's not, but like 45 all stats is not bad. If I had something else on there, 70% increase cold damage. 70% cold damage. That would be actually really fucking good for an ice sorceress. That's fucking cool. Okay. At least I found one. It's cool. But no. Nah, but I blocked her, not. She can't reach out to me. The only thing she reach out to me is through my parents or coming up to Zips when I go to work today. So she's getting mad at me why I blocked her multiple times before enough. It's like I said, I blocked you a lot now because you're being a bitch towards me. You have to understand that you have to try. You're not trying enough. You didn't want to try with me. And like, I could be wrong about it, but then again, you know, she has to be the one to redeem herself since she made these accusations towards me. So now I have to fucking, you know, sit here and try to make things shape up a little bit different than me. Okay, more than adequate damage. A little bit more intelligence. It's not worth it though. And it's kind of funny though, like this shit happened like right when I know I'm gonna fucking like my job was gonna be well lost, man. But obviously that was, no one knew that was gonna happen. That kind of came out of nowhere. Let's see what happens. This isn't the first time I got broken up with over bullshit. Everything is the same.
Mother told me not to go.
Well, that's the funny thing about it is when people do that exchange emotional shit. So in psychology, it's most common when people feel like they have something better. Instead of like saying like, oh, I'm gonna like the person for who they are and that, you know, and maybe work on little things together. Like I always say, emotional issues are easy to work on. And like for some reason, they always go towards best thing. It's like, why even get into a relationship if it's just gonna be a holdover? And then all of a sudden, you know, someone else pops in your life and that, well, I could be more happy with this person. Well, if this person drops you off and that, and you're sitting there like, well, fuck, I gotta be with someone that. And then, you know, you come around and try to do this shit with me again. I tell everyone, you only get like one chance with me. Like, I will never take someone back that I'm gonna work on. Because to me, it defeats the fucking purpose. And all it does is hurt me even more. She must have blocked me on Facebook too. That's fine. Fuck that bitch. She's a fucking terrible person, honestly. In some senses, she is. Like, I try to work with her with so many things, and then, like, it's not that she wasn't getting better. The honest truth is, she was, but she kept on lingering on her past so hard. And it's gonna bite her in the ass. It's not gonna be the same, and like it's so fucking worthless. Cause like me getting a woman's gonna be a lot different than her getting a fucking man, and like I'm just gonna be upfront that you're like, you're not gonna find someone that's gonna at least look at you the same way. Cause like the people that you're looking for and from your past, they already know who you are. The thing is, they haven't known what you've been through necessarily, and how much crap that you did to people and that. Like, if you don't meet these expectations, and I say, when you're younger and that, you don't care about expectations. You just want to be loved. That's the key thing. But when you get loved so many times and that, and you go through this bullshit, and you harm yourself over and over again, and then you wonder why life fucking sucked for you. I said, well, that's the reason why life sucked for you. Because you did it to yourself. And that's what it is. You harmed yourself in so many different ways. And you want to try to think you're trying to bring something back. That's completely, you know, bullshit. And this is one of the conversations she talked to, you know, about me not. And she's like, she left her phone. This is what started all the bullshit. She was saying, like, she tells me, you need to be able to drive. I can't have driving all to rely on me. Says, I need you today. You couldn't help because of her phone. She left her phone there and said, one whole day I thought your phone's not going to kill you and that I can't do something that I can't do at this moment. Like, my relationship status has nothing to do with able to drive, and that you are choosing to do stupid shit. You're choosing to use all these expectations and that. You knew that from the start. You knew that from the start, from the very start. Everything was good because we worked together. So you accepted it together as we worked together. So you had to go into my job to be able to do stuff, and it worked out fine. And as soon as a job got separate, that's when you start to be like, oh, well, I'm not going to do it anymore. That's the problem right there. You choose not to do it because it wasn't based upon what you wanted life to be like. So the love wasn't there and never was there. And this is why I couldn't fully love her at all. Like, at first it was good. But it started to get more and more worse than that. Like, kept on getting worse than that. Like, she loved when I did stuff with her and that. And then all of a sudden, you know, it slowly started to get worse. 'Cause inside her mind that she brought, you're not trying to drive and that. I'm like, not right at this moment. Because, you know, I kind of figured that something was going to happen. I'm going to end up losing my fucking job. Because we were going through a lot of shit in the last couple months. And so we didn't know what the fuck was going on. So, like, okay. It's like, you betrayed me and my trust. You stopped caring about me and who I am and how you can grow me. I only cared about you and how I can grow you and made life slowly better for you. And so one of the things they say, you need to have faith in me. You need to believe in me like I believe in you and change. No response. Prayers don't work. I don't know how you think stuff works. I can't believe someone say this. So when she was shit out of her luck and that, she was about ready, you know, to quit her job and that. She didn't have a job. And she prayed. She went on there, she listened to some God music and that. She was praying and that, and all of a sudden she got a fucking job. And how dare her to fucking say that. That doesn't work. And she wants to sit here and say, well, I don't want the relationship to work. And I'm like, well, damn you. Because I want to work. I saw a lot of promises with you and that. But knowing that you didn't want it to work is very sad to me. Because I want it to work and you didn't. So it makes you the what? That makes you the adulterer. It makes you the bad one. In some ways. That's why I need to lose this job. Because again, the point is, you know, yes, I can walk both places and that. I have no problem. The jobs around me and that. There's going to be more stuff pulling in. Things could be better, yeah. Hey. I can only do so much as a person. So that's what I do. But knowing that she has the goals to do that with me. And say that, you know, oh, you don't meet my expectations and that. And it's just like, there's no such thing as expectation. I'm with you because of you. You're bad and you're good. You care too much about, oh, life has to be like this. Life's not like that now. Why is life going to be like that ever? I'm sure there's no chance of you moving out of that apartment until you find someone that, but the last guy failed. You're not going to move in with anyone. Because you're ignorant. And you're massively controlling. You got issues in that could be fixed if you just settle down and start thinking about stuff. So just pushing shit away every 5 seconds. I don't know. It's just pure stupidity. I don't know. I'm getting off on that. I'll see you guys later.